What is going on today, guys? Welcome back to an episode of WNN, your source for the music and music production news. Got quite a few new things for you today. More plugins. Holy shit, more and more plugins. We have one that's really interesting. We got a new Cherry Audio synth. We got Kanye West getting sued for allegedly someone, and more. In our first story, we have a new plugin from UJAM called SUBCRAFT. They brand it as modern bass magic. Prepare for some heavy marketing here, guys. I got 808 problems, but low end ain't one. Oh my god, I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. So they claim you will get magically perfect sub bass and kicks achieved by engineering sophistication. That's a lot of words there. Select or create unlimited sounds. It's not unlimited. Stop saying that. Stop saying that shit. That's wrong. They claim it's a creative and intelligent UI. It's kind of a cool looking UI. I won't lie. Okay, don't just trust us. Listen for yourself. These brief examples show how SUBCRAFT shines as the bass and kick foundation in the various musical genres. All right, trap. I'm gonna be honest, that bass does not sound amazing to me. But hey, let's check out these other ones. Okay, you're cooking something. Okay, okay, yeah, no, it sounds pretty good. The trap one was garbage though. I don't know what the what is up with these companies putting the worst thing for their first demo. I don't understand it. It happens so often. It makes me think they lack quality control, or that they just lack self-awareness or something, because these other ones sound pretty good in my opinion. The trap one, So it is $49, normal price $79. You can try it for free. So it creates kicks and basses, and this is the bass terrain. Interesting. Okay, hold on a second here. So they claim it has endless combinations of subtones and overtones, but they're all pre-processed and phase aligned. Okay, if they're pre-processed, then how is it endless? Dare I ask. In our next story, you can win a $7,500 vintage mini Moog signed by Peter Gabriel. You're probably not going to win it. I'm sorry to tell you this. So the synth in question is a mini Moog Model D, serial number 8538, and it was built in the Moog Music Williamsville factory in the 70s, and it's valued at $7,500. In order to join the raffle, you have to put up $25, and all funds are going to be used to support a number of projects, including the educational initiative Dr. Bob's Sound School. And you will also be supporting the Moogseum. Cool name, by the way, which was recently affected by a hurricane. The Bob Moog Foundation provides the opportunity for children and adults to explore the science of sound through their educational programs. I'm very happy to support their work by signing this legendary synthesizer. In our next story, we have an interesting update for a dumb plugin, a really dumb plugin. So dumb, I actually did an episode of Plugin Police on it. I don't remember what I said about it, well, in the title, but I do remember making fun of it for how fucking stupid it looks. Are you ready for this? So we have an update to LOLCOMP, and honestly, there's nothing really funny about LOLCOMP, other than it costs $150 for compression, saturation, and whatever else is in it. I don't really remember anymore. Anyways, though, ALLCOMP is basically a skin for the same thing that looks suspiciously kind of like Nox UI, maybe some other UIs, very modern looking UI. So if you thought about using LOLCOMP before, but you couldn't because, I mean, look at it, like Jesus fucking Christ, who would want to use that isn't a child? I get that it's supposed to be tongue-in-cheek, but it's embarrassing. So for some reason, it took them nearly a year to come out with this alternative skin for it. Essentially, if you have one of them, you get the other one. If you're thinking about getting this, fuck it, I don't know what to say. I don't want LOLCOMP though, that's all I'm trying to say. And I don't really want this either, but I definitely don't want LOLCOMP. So they brand it as giving you top-of-the-line results without the headaches of dealing with all the usual compression parameters and tech, because compression was so difficult before this. So it features 5 compression chains: vocals, low end, punch, smooth, and heat. It does more than just compress though. As you can see here, levitate. I don't remember what these were anymore. I did actually do a video about this a long time ago, and I don't really give a shit anymore, and I'm not gonna go and mess with it. Mash, awaken, oxidate, you know, so probably saturation, EQ, maybe upward compression. I don't know. I can't remember what was in it before. Maybe reverb. So this one here has presence, air, so maybe like harmonic excitement or something. Yeah, each of these chains has a different blend of each setting, so you can obviously edit it yourself. So if you're not happy with the default settings, you can tweak them. And apparently Dave Pensato has endorsed this, which is frankly embarrassing. He didn't endorse ALLCOMP, he endorsed LOLCOMP. He endorsed this fucking thing right here. This thing, he endorsed that thing. Either, I don't know how to say this without sounding like an asshole, but either they made up this quote or he just will do anything for money, in my opinion. I'm just gonna state in my opinion here, in case he actually endorsed this for free, which is crazy to me. In our next story, Rod Wave has some interesting words, for once.
He just love doing that shit. Like, he love the game. He one of them niggas like Brady. Like, bro, why you still here? Yeah.
Well, he's talking about Drake, by the way. I thought the video would say that. But yeah, he's talking about Drake.
Fucking 12 rings, bro. Go. He like, fuck, he just love this shit. Like, he at home, like, what the fuck I'm finna do without this shit? You know what I'm saying? That's just...
The dick riding is insane on this. I don't know if I can actually show this on YouTube. I don't want to speak for Drake, but I kind of, does he really like making music that much, or does he just want to be at the top and never let go? That's kind of my opinion.
Just his attitude. He Brady. Shit. And he ain't even Brady yet. Like, he still got 5, 6, 8 year project, whatever. Let go. You know what I'm saying? Do what he want to do. Shit. He can do what he want to do. And I feel like it's hard that he mix with people like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what the fuck he was saying at the end there, but yeah, you get the idea. In our next story, we got a really heavy one. Apparently, Kanye West is getting accused of drugging and raping his ex-assistant, Lauren Pisciata, at a Diddy party. So she recently filed a lawsuit against Kanye. So she's an influencer and former OnlyFans star. So she originally sued him for allegedly sexually harassing and stalking her, which is interesting. I don't know why you would sue somebody for that and not go straight to this. You know, that seems like the more important thing. I'm not going to say that she's not telling the truth. It's just a little odd to go that direction. But there's an 88-page lawsuit that was filed on Friday night. So she claims that Kanye West has some sick sexual obsessions, a fetish for sleeping with his target's mothers. It also talks about infamous sex parties, the horror of his neo-Nazi views, and how he forced staff to draw swastikas. Some pretty insane claims. So she also claimed that West promised to pay her $4 million a year salary, bragged about it to Jay-Z, then I don't understand about what does the bragging to Jay-Z part have to do with anything. Then wrongfully fired her and reneged on the $3 million severance payout. So Kanye West originally denied the other claims, saying that they were baseless and accused her of blackmail and extortion, but has not filed a defense. Bro, they really don't like Kanye West here, because the way they worded this here makes it sound like he did it, if you're not going to read the entire sentence. Kanye West drugged and Pisciata at a party with Diddy, she claimed in a horrifying new lawsuit against the disgraced singer. So if you just read that first half of the sentence, you just think that he did it. There's no alleged or anything. They added towards the end there, she claimed. So very interesting way to word that. Really makes it sound like he did it. Okay, so she's claiming that years before she worked for him, he drugged and raped her, only allegedly confessing in his last weeks as her boss. So Kanye West, when they had met originally, said that everyone at the event in the Santa Monica studio had to drink if they wanted to stay, and she was handed a beverage by Kanye himself. She claims after a few sips, she suddenly started to feel disoriented and began to slip into an altered and highly impaired state. She said she lost control of her body and speech, and that her memories of the night were completely lost. So she was ashamed and embarrassed and couldn't remember the evening beforehand. And she eventually learned the truth from Kanye himself, which is interesting. I don't know why he would confess this himself, but it's also Kanye, so I could kind of believe he would do something that insane, because he kind of is insane. She claimed that not long before he fired her, he was enraged about a comment his ex-wife made about him and Pisciata having an affair while he was still married. Oh, shit. Okay, and this is interesting. This is very interesting. So if his ex-wife knew about it, if she's telling the truth and if she's willing to testify to that, yeah, it sounds like he did it, allegedly. Then Pisciata told West she wanted to send Kim Kardashian a text to clear things up with her, as it appeared she was under the wrong impression. However, Kanye told her she couldn't send a message denying they were ever intimate due to what happened at the Santa Monica party. Kanye had allegedly said, "We did kind of hook up a little one time." The lawsuit claimed Kanye's true nature was predatory, aggressive, compulsive, vulgar. Okay, a lot of shit. Lawsuit also claimed he often had sex with employees in a rotating list of guests in his Yeezy company offices. I don't understand why they're putting all this in the lawsuit. It kind of seems like you should, I mean, at least in my opinion, where you're making claims about somebody, you should just stick to the claims. You don't need to be bringing in all this extra shit. It kind of waters down the actual claims. I mean, maybe they're adding it for some sort of backing story as to why or how he could be the sort of person who would do this sort of thing. In our next story, we have a new plugin from SOFTUBE called Layers. It's probably got layering involved in it or something. Okay, so it claims it gives you thicker, richer, wider sounds without the fuss. Always felt like there wasn't a lot of fuss to that, but yeah. So it is a doubling and widening tool. It has 6 different widening algorithms and visualizations to help you see doubles and avoid unwanted artifacts. This actually sounds pretty good. Price is pretty... $99. Normal price is $149. You can get a trial. So it gives you control of doubles, macro control over organic modulation, world-class widening algorithms. Would be nice to just have a straight up demo of it, but hey, you know, I think we got a little bit of a demo there from what I could tell with the vocals. Like what I've been saying, like this kind of stuff doesn't really sell you on it, you know. This isn't selling me on it. I mean, if I didn't read the material on it, I wouldn't know what the fuck it was. In our next story, we have one of the more interesting plugins I've seen in a while, and it's called DRUMCLONE. So it's actually free, believe it or not. It's VST3. And it's still in development stage, but essentially you can feed it some sort of audio that has a kick in it, whether or not it's a kick isolated by itself or it's a song with a kick, and it'll recreate the kick for you. If you guys are interested in seeing me do like a full deep dive into this, let me know, because I was really thinking about doing it. Currently, it only works with kicks, but I'm thinking it's going to work with other sounds too as they come out with more models. It allows you to extract and modify high-quality single drum sounds from complex audio sources like songs, samples, or any recordings with perceptible percussive elements. Currently, there is only a kick model. I'm going to play a few audio examples. Beware, they might be kind of loud, but I'm going to turn it down so it's not a problem for you. So here's the song. You know, if you blink, you miss it. So you can hear the kick there. It sounds pretty similar. It makes several different clones. I think you get the idea there. Pretty cool stuff. If I remember to, I'll link it in the description. If you can't find it, just type DRUMCLONE plugin. In our next story, we have a new synth from Cherry Audio, named the Atomica Synthesizer. You know Cherry Audio with their vintage websites, just like everything has got to be vintage for them. So it pays tribute to the Polyvolx synthesizer. They claim it faithfully recreates the unique character of that synth while adding new features, such as more filter options, full polyphony, an arpeggiator, and effects. This version of it has 16 voice polyphony, unison oscillator stacking, expanded LFO with more waveforms, and other performance tools. So it is $49, and this is what it looks like. Let's hear what it sounds like. I really have nothing to say about these. They just all sound like synths to me at this point. They don't really sound special or different. Let's listen to one more really quick. For some reason, once again, the better demos are always buried. This one's the third one. I thought this was the best one out of those 3 so far. I'm not gonna play the 4th one though. Okay guys, that's it for this episode of WNN. If you press the like button, If you press the like button on this video, I promise I will not file a lawsuit on you, and that's not extortion. Because it's a fucking joke, okay? It's a shitty joke. I will admit that. It's not a very good joke. Subscribe if you're new here. I post videos like this every day, maybe every other day. Lately, it's not really been every day, but my second channel does have videos every single day. You can check that out in the description. Consider joining the Weaver Beats Giggle Gang Discord. It is linked down in the description as well. If you want to support the channel and what I do here, consider joining my Patreon or becoming a channel member. For as low as $5 a month, you get access to exclusive content, outtakes, and other goodies. I'll see you guys next time.